think ES just took London. London High, that is. I have a pretty large wick on the 15. My guess would be that the next candle opens and we're going to move down maybe after spiking this out and go to CE of the previous 15 wick. Oh, so this did get spiked out on NQ anyway. Because then that would also be backtesting the highs of the previous consolidation area. Yeah, we've inversed a 1 minute. Took opening range high. I just don't know if that was a good setup. I mean, here's the shit, right? I taking I don't know, man. I just I don't understand what we're supposed to do with this opening range low shit. I just don't know. Because it's less likely that we take out both sides of the opening range. I guess in this case, the opening range high was essentially like the opening range high was essentially 930 high. We didn't really break out of here. So continuations are less likely, I guess. The issue is that we are in we'd have to get past a 15-minute gap. Yeah, I just don't fucking know, man. Man, yeah, I just like I really think yeah, this 1 minute looked good, I think is the issue. Cuz like how do we get let's say this 1 minute loses, right? What's the situation where we get owned here? You know? Like what's the situation? I mean, it hits that gap and then just goes back up, I guess. Because it doesn't actually want this. Yeah, I really just like so the thing with the opening range low, the idea is the it is unlikely that we will hit both sides of the opening range. Right? So the question is just like, does that mean that it's unlikely that if we get a setup toward the second opening range swing, it'll fail? Because it's possible that when we don't get one side of the opening range, or both sides, we don't get a setup for the second side. And when we do take both sides, we do get a setup. That's possible. I just don't know. Ugh, I guess I gotta go fucking test to see how often opening range higher low gets hit, and if there's a setup, what the success rate is. I mean, I would have been looking for a setup down here, but I don't know, man. If we had gotten a tap into this FVG, would have been good, but I don't think we're gonna get it. That's the 6 a.m. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't fucking know, bro. I mean, like, if we like, there's some shit here that I that's like technically valid. So, like this is technically valid. I wasn't even looking at this. I don't even know what I was looking at the time. I think I was seeing. Why not this? Where was I when I was looking at this? What did we think was going on? I should have taken this. Like, and yeah, I mean, if not the 30-second. I guess I was waiting for 9:45, but I mean, 9:30 high. So that was valid. Both of those, the 30-second and the 1 minute. I mean, if anything, I should be more upset that I missed that, if we're being honest. Because then this is the other one that I should have had. I'm getting pissed off right now. I'm getting pissed off right now. This is working. $993. Anyway, ignoring that. We had this opening range low play, which was also technically valid, despite the fact that it was not. It's less probable, I guess. But I think we're just going to ignore that rule for now. Because it doesn't really seem like it's just like if there's a setup, then there's a set. Like, yeah, I don't know. I'll test it today. I try to do some of that. Go from like April to something. And there was like stuff over here. Like this is technically valid, but the issue is like there's the 15-minute gap in the way at this point. This was at like the very top of the 15-minute gap, so it's like there's not really anything like super in the way, whereas this 6 a.m. down at, what was it, 76? 6 a.m. that was down in this area uh, was completely on the other side of the gap. So it was sort of, yeah, it was less probable to me, given that like we'd see prices just being held up here by the gap. So yeah, technically we inversed, so you go B. Means I'm probably gonna get stopped. Yeah, I mean I should have taken one of those. Could have taken this. Could have taken this. Could have taken this. Actually, I mean, this is past session, so I guess not, but I guess the only other thing is, like, was there a trade at the 6 a.m.? I mean, you have this technically, but, like, I feel like there's still just such a big chance you just miss the, like, yeah, I don't think I would have taken anything over here. I think it would have had to been down here. It's clearly being held up right here until we got this breakdown, and then we retested it right here. Retest and then got this. I mean, yeah, this is clean. I mean, how shocked would I be if we didn't take out this low? I mean, it could happen. Or just like, do I want to move my stop? I mean, we inversed. I mean, it's probably just. Wait to see what this does so we can add the inverse data. I closed the Inversion data is currently sitting at 61% chance of loss. I think I'm gonna get stop to break even here, but I still want to see what we end up doing. If I get stopped, I'll just pause the recording until we see what actually ends up happening. Actually, I don't give a fuck. I'm not editing this. Like, who cares?